Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own buzz. Still I don't lack.
Is in the NBA store and it's available for everyone. We jumped in the game recently, sported the kicks, and took on our winning designer, the Big Apple. The season may be over, but we'll still be out there and we'll be on the lookout for those mint Jordans.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Joining Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, the always insightful Kenny, the Jet Smith. Kenny, it is so great seeing you.
Hey, Gregory Anthony. How are you today?
We're doing well, Kenneth.
We are. But it's good to have another guard on our row here, isn't it?
You know what? It just brings a whole new level of intellect to the broadcast.
Thank you so much.
Well, guards are the quarterbacks of basketball.
If you want an intellect, I'm the guy.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Michael Porter's out there with Doumbouya. Then there's Allen. And it's Nunez in at the 1. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Junior. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Robinson. And it's Harden in at the 2. Well, I've heard both you guys talk about the handle of Kyrie Irving. Kenny, did anyone in your era come close to being able to do what Kyrie can do with the dribble?
Yeah, I think there were several. You know, and with the hand check rule, if they didn't have it the way it is, Isaiah Thomas, Tim Hardaway.
Was Iverson in that game?
Iverson, yeah. Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, Kenny. Yeah.
Right, those guys would have had the freedom to dribble the way they wanted to dribble because of the lack of hand check. But Kyrie Irving is special.
And the other thing that makes him special, his footwork is as good as anybody's ever played. Like that, people lose sight. It ain't just your handle, it's the footwork. It's his combination is what makes him so special.
That's a great point.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. We're about 1 minute into the first. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets.
Kenny, you played alongside some incredible clutch performers. Who would you give the ball to now for a game-deciding 3?
Game-deciding 3. Steph Curry's number 1. Klay Thompson's number 2. Ray Allen's retired, so I'll go with Trae Young.
Ooh, what about Dame Lillard? Dame
Lillard. I'm sorry, Dame Lillard, number 3. And then Trae.
Say what? So
Steph, Klay,
Lillard.
Okay. Game-winning 3, not off the dribbles.
I'm going to throw a wild card out there.
Who's that?
Kawhi.
No.
Kawhi's hit hey, Kevin and I saw him hit one of the biggest threes.
Yeah, that's a wild card.
That's a wild card. I mean, hey, he hit a 3 to get to the finals.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
And he was injured in that game and in those series. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. We talked about the best strategy of containing Kevin Durant on the offensive end. Coach told me Kevin's going to get his. You can't stop that. But if you can push him off his favorite spots, it might make his production a bit more palatable to our defense. Well, they've done their homework on KD, but the exam is going to be harder. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. 5 on the clock. Passes to Wall. Last season, the G League testing a single-shot free throw rule to speed things up. One shot that can be worth more than 1 point. Kenny, any thoughts?
No, I don't like that. Okay. Because I'm fouling you because you can't shoot. It's a lot of time. So I'm going to put you on the line, and you got to get 2 for 2. And I just because the game is stopped. There's no defense in front of you. You're at the free throw line. It's only 15 feet away. Come on, Shaq. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you can make a free throw.
No, but I think the other thing, philosophically, you really change the game, right? Because what if you make one and miss one?
Yeah.
And you're up 2. Now it's 3. So now if you say I only got to make 1 to get 2, you completely change the game.
Oh, but think about this even, Greg. End of the game. And you need to miss 1 and make 1.
That's
so
gone.
instead of getting the 2 points, you actually want to only make 1 because you're down 3. And you want to miss the second on purpose to try to man.
And I'm a progressive guy. Like I do like to see how we can have the game evolve, but I do also want to make sure we keep the strategy in the game.
Outside, White. Shoots over Brown. Off the left rim and out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Kenny, your career saw the expansion of the NBA as the league added several new teams. How did expansion change the league and change for the players when you were on the floor?
Well, probably Greg could answer this better because he had to move out of the country when expansion came in. With the
Grizzlies,
Vancouver. So how did that feel?
I miss
leaving the
Vancouver.
country, not just leaving the state, but leaving the country.
And that's the point. It is different. Like, I mean, obviously it's still North America, and Canada's very close to us culturally, but it's still different. And the other big part was, you know, they knew about basketball, but it wasn't a part of their fabric. So a lot of times you were trying to educate fans to help them, you know, have interest in the game. So it was different, man, especially growing up as a kid. You know, I never dreamt of playing in Vancouver for the Grizzlies. You know, that never really entered into the equation.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Doumbouya. And a miss there on the triple. Nets have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. To the middle. Here's Junior. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brown. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Thomas subbed in for Kyrie Irving. White against Harris. And White kicks to Doumbouya. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
They've got Joe Harris, also Thomas out there, and it's Perry in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the 76ers, was a revelation. He finished with 32 points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back 3 has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the step-back? Guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vandeweghe.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step-back until he played.
And it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step-back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? I was like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
Side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to.
We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Nunez, he's guarded by Thomas, and the shot is good. Kenny, you watched the NBA for so long. What are some things you find that make successful front offices in this league?
You can't be lazy. You got to get on the road.
Guys aren't lazy.
There's some guys there, I'm telling you. You can't be lazy. You got to be on that road. You have to understand. It's easy to see kids at Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky. But have you gone to Europe, or yourself as a general manager? Have you gone in the mid-major level and been at games when there's only 1,500 in the stands, but there's Paul George playing? Like, have you found him? That's not lazy.
And the thing he's calling lazy, honestly, is being complacent. And the other thing you got to be, quite frankly, you got to get lucky. You know, you got to get a Kawhi. And you got to get a Giannis, or you got to get a superstar caliber player that allows you to build around. Otherwise, man, it's going to be a challenge.
And there's the feed to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Wow, and Harden attracts so much attention from the defense. He creates shot opportunities for his guys.
Here's Law. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Cleveland moving it around from 12 feet out. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Harden the pass to Robinson. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Showing how unselfish he can be. Irving recognizing the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Kenny, always fascinating to get your take. We sure appreciate you coming by.
Man, it's great to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here. This is the best studio show up top, but we got the best down here by the bottom.
Are they paying you well? Are they paying you well?
Not as well as y'all are. I tell you, not as well as y'all are.
And Brent, you and Kenny both enjoyed success in the NBA. Always great to have his perspective with us here at the broadcast table.
Well, that's nice of you, Kevin. And certainly Kenny has done some remarkable things post-career. And I love the fact with Kenny's presence, he's just got great perspective on the entirety of the game.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Porter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love the aggressive play right there from Kyrie when you get...
Junior, he is feeling it tonight. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Foul. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Jared Allen is out there with Doumbouya. Then it's Porter, and it's Law in at the shooting guard position.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. On the wing, Porter. There's the pass to Nunez. Pass to Law. The rebound by Harden. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Durant against Porter. Kicks it to Allen. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Doumbouya. Goes back up, and it's sent back by KD.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Nunez. They grab their own miss. Allen. And that time, also a missed shot.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Harden dishes to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Isley. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Irving with the bounce pass to the paint, and Junior throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And slam dunk by Noel.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Claxton the pass to Junior. Basket good. Junior's got 40 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Law. He's covered by Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Cavaliers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That's good from Law. Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Cleveland also making a change. Doumbouya is checked in.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
On the wing, Harris. Light covering, and the basket by Harris.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Shoots from the block. Ball misses. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-6 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Junior. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
White with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Noel. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Harden out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown. Then it's Junior. And it's Perry in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. White dishes to Noel. Back to White for the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Perry's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. With 3, Harris, and no good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Harden the pass to Brown. Nets passing it around. Kicks it out to Harden. Inside. 5 to shoot. Brown dishes to Junior. No good with the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Isley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Irving kicks to Robinson. And the pass to Junior. The shot's good. Junior's got 44.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Nunez passes to Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Such a fourth as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Robinson passes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, This is Junior going into attack mode. Rises up over the D and just throws it down.
Here's Nunez. Almost, but it rolls out. Nets leading by 16. Robinson up top, feeds to Junior. Allen with the rebound. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. White, good.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, you know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
They throw good, Junior. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Laws checked in. And both free throws good for Junior. Here's Allen. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Outside, KD. Harden outside. Pass to Irving. Junior with it. Guarded by Porter. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Law. And there's the pass to Nunez. Shot clock at 6. Over Irving. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Junior dishes to Harden. Pass to Junior. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And here's Rubio. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
saving them, you a flash drive. Tell them I ain't wasting no time. Put that pen to that pad like a scan truck. I be counting so much that my hands tired. Never scared of high stakes like a vampire. I be like a campfire. No, I'm not in the my hands tied. I'm the guy. You be saving them, you a flash drive. Tell them I ain't wasting no time. Put that pen to that pad like a scan truck. Man, I'm minding my business, my franchise. I've been like I'm mankind. Man, you think you can beat me? I'm live, man. These losing their mind. Man, this and this sweat every line. Man, I see